Hi guys, it's Rachel and welcome back to my channel. And welcome to today's Tea Time Tuesday, where every Tuesday I drink some tea, pick a topic, and we talk about it. And again, today's tea is water, because I was thirsty. And isn't this bottle cute? They're like all over Japan right now, like this style of bottle. Got it at Daiso, has little popsicles on it. Oh, so cute. That is not what today is about, but yeah, so today's topic, I'm going to share with you guys my top 10 worst, most hated pet peeves that I have. So when I decided to do this video, I didn't realize how many pet peeves that I had, and I have over 10 probably, but these are the 10 that I thought of in the span of like 5 minutes. So I have a lot of pet peeves, but I think everybody does. So let's go through the list. So I'm gonna start off with my most hated pet peeve, and I cannot stand when people do this. It makes me so angry on the inside and on the outside, and I just get so angry at the person who does it, and that is people who steal my ideas and claim them as their own, or just don't acknowledge that I had the idea first. This happens to me all the time, and it is so annoying, and I get so upset when people do this because I just get so frustrated, because I understand, like, it was a good idea because obviously I thought of it, but please let me know that you thought it was a good idea and not, you know, come to me a week later and be like, oh hey, have you ever tried this thing? And I'm like, I'm the person who gave you the idea to try that thing. Anyways, I'm very passionate about that, and I can't stand it when people do it to me. So if you are around me anytime, don't steal my ideas. And if you do, you can have them, but just let me know that you liked it and that you're gonna use it. Okay? So now that my most hated one is out of the way, the rest of these aren't in any particular order. They're just what I thought of first. The second thing on my pet peeves list is when people mispronounce words, especially Japanese words. And I understand it can happen, but like, just a little part inside of me dies every single time someone mispronounces a Japanese word. And I mean, I have mispronounced a Japanese word. We're obviously not perfect, but it's just like, ooh, like don't say the word if you don't know how to pronounce it properly. My third pet peeve is when TV commercials are like twice as loud as the TV show. I don't understand how this happens or who decided that it happened, but it needs to stop because it's so annoying to be like watching a peaceful TV show, a funny comedy, and then being yelled at by someone who's trying to sell you something on the television, and you're just like, whoa, like calm down, lower the volume as quickly as possible because we're literally being yelled at. My fourth pet peeve is shovelers, and what I mean by that is when people stick their mouth to their plates and shovel in the food. I have a couple people in my family who do this, and every single time I see them do it, I die inside, and I'm immediately like, pick your food up, because it just drives me crazy, because that's just so disgusting. Like, why would you feel compelled to put your mouth on your plate and just shovel it in? Ugh. Thing on my list is loud breathers / mouth breathers. I can't stand people who breathe loud. I understand my brother Noah has asthma, so he is just naturally a loud breather, and it gets annoying occasionally, but if you're just doing it just to do it, don't. Like, you have a nose for a reason. Breathe quietly with your nose, and I don't want to feel your hot breath, you know, near me when you're just like, you're not Darth Vader, like, you're not auditioning for a role, so just don't. Put it away. Just use your nose. Quietly. Peacefully. It's gonna be okay. Sixth thing on my list is when people on bikes don't ride on the sidewalk. This is a big one for in Japan. I don't think it is that big of a deal in America, but it might be. But every single time that we get in the car, there's always like at least 1 or 2 bikes that are in like the on the street part and not on the sidewalk. When there is a large sidewalk that they can be on, they go on the street. And it's just so annoying. And yes, there are some sidewalks here in Japan that don't allow bikes on the sidewalks because there's just a lot of people who walk on the streets. But like, if there's no one on the sidewalk, go on the sidewalk. Get off of the road. You're slowing everybody down. The seventh annoying thing on my pet peeves list is hashtags on Facebook. I am I just can't deal with hashtags on Facebook. Hashtags do not belong on Facebook. They belong on Instagram or Twitter. And when you put a hashtag on Facebook, it does nothing. People put hashtags on Facebook, and when people use like a crazy amount of hashtags, like they take the sentence that they typed and put it into a hashtag, and you're just like, what are you doing? No one needs that. No one. My eighth pet peeve is when things aren't even. It is very annoying to me. I will go and straighten the thing up that isn't even, or I will figure out a way to add something to make it an even number. I kind of weird about that everything kind of has to be even for me, but it's just something that I always do. Ninth pet peeve is slurpers. I can't stand it when people slurp their drink or their food or whatever it is. It drives me crazy. And here in Japan, slurping is like an okay thing. It's kind of like a way of saying, like, this food is delicious, I'm enjoying it greatly. And they just slurp their like ramen or like soup and all that kind of stuff, and it just drives me crazy, and I can't stand it when we're in a restaurant and we're sitting next to a table who's just slurping away. Just. And my 10th pet peeve, I think this is my last one, is when you are trying to show someone something, either a song or a YouTube video or something on Facebook, and it freezes and the internet just like quits working, and you're both just staring at a loading screen, and it's awkward, and you're just like, a couple seconds ago this video played because I watched it, and now I want to share it with you, and it won't load, and it's just so awkward, and you just have to sit there, and then you like end up rewinding the video trying to let it catch up, and it's just horrible, and it's kind of funny but very awkward, and I hate it. So those were my top 10 pet peeves. Did you have any of the same pet peeves as me? Or do you have any different ones? Let me know in the comments below. Also, don't forget to subscribe because I make new videos every Tuesday and Friday. And I think that's it. So until Friday, I will see you guys then. And I still don't have an outro, but goodbye. That was a really awkward ending, but we're just gonna roll with it. Okay, bye!